Hey guys, what's up? It's Lily. I have not sat down and filmed a video in so long. It just feels so weird, but I am back. I'm so sorry I've been gone for however long I've been gone for. I don't even remember, which is really sad, but I am back, and today I'm filming a Sam Smith concert experience video because I asked you on my Instagram if you wanted to see this, and almost all of you guys said yes. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, don't forget to thumbs up this video, and if you're new, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe down below before leaving and click the bell next to that to get notified anytime I upload a new video so you do not miss out. Anyways, why don't we go ahead and get into this video. So I went to the Sam Smith concert on July 3rd in Washington, D.C. at the Capital One Arena, but I was there for a few days because I have family that lives up there, and my best friend, my mom, my brother, and I stayed with them, and we did a bunch. If you follow me on my YouTube, Instagram, you may have seen on my story a lot of the things we did, but if you don't, you definitely should follow me, so anytime I'm doing something fun, you guys can see a little bit into it. Now focusing more onto the concert, my friend and I got there at around like 6:30ish. The concert started at 8, but the doors opened at 7, which I didn't know. I thought they opened at 8. We were in luck. We didn't have to stand in line for too long. So we got in there, we found our seats, which were actually the wrong seats, but like, it's cool. So we ended up going to get some merch, and I picked up this shirt. This is, I think, like the wedge shirt or something like that, but it's just this black short sleeve, and it has the little wedge logo on it, and then on the back it says Sam Smith, and then in this like cursive like font it just has all of his dates. And I realized that we were like closer to the top, so he has a bunch more concerts to go to and perform at. But if you are going to any of them, or if you're going to a concert or you want to, I'm just gonna give you an idea of like how much these things cost. And for some reason I memorized like all the prices for everything they were selling, so enjoy. If you don't want to hear me talk about like how much merch was, then you can skip ahead, but like if you do, I got you. So the short sleeve t-shirts were $35. I think like the extra larges and short sleeve shirts were $40. And then the hats and water bottles were $20. The wristbands were $5. And then the bomber jackets were $150. Like, what? Yeah, that's expensive. And then the kimonos were $100. The long sleeves I think were $40 or $45, but I always bring just $35 to the concert and just get a short sleeve t-shirt because that's what I do. But yeah, so this was one of the things they were selling there. But anyways, at the concert there were so many older people. Like, there were adults, and then there were older teenagers. I didn't even notice that until my friend pointed out, and I was like, oh. After we got pointed out we were sitting in the wrong seats, we went to the right seats. Then the concert began, and I didn't know who his opener was or if he even had one. So I looked it up right before we went to the concert, and I saw that this singer named Cam was gonna be the opener, and I was like, who's this? But it's one of Sam Smith's friends, I think, and she sings a bunch of country music. I personally don't like country, so I wasn't really into her music, but she did have some good songs she performed. Anyways, after she performed, there was a huge time gap. It felt like an hour went by before Sam came on stage, but I think it was like 20-30 minutes tops, and then he came out and the show began. Like, my friend and I were screaming so hard. No words. I have no words. But he did talk a lot throughout the show, which I really liked. He was just so genuine and nice and sweet and kind and caring and funny, and yeah, so that happened. And throughout the show, like, he basically put every single song he's come out with into the show. Like, even if it was just a line or some note from like one of his other songs, he like threw it in. So we got all of his albums in one concert live. It was awesome. But yeah, so okay. There was this one crazy lady in our row. So my friend and I were kind of close to like the opening, so we could like get to the stairs easier and stuff. We didn't have to cut through people. But there's this one lady all the way at the other end, but she kept coming through like our end to get there, and she was crazy. There were these two older women next to us, and they like, I could like feel they had beef with her already, even though they didn't even know the lady. Because she was just like so rude, but she wasn't trying to be rude. It's just like, I think her personality, but like she was a bit crazy. So anyways, the first time she came through, like, I don't know if she almost fell or she just like wanted to hold on to something, but she grabbed my friend's legs while she was getting by, and she was like, oh, you have some nice legs, sweetie. And like, I just was like looking at my friend like, are you okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? But then near the end of the concert, kind of, and then of course she came back in and she like touched my legs or whatever, just like to get by. I wasn't really sure what was going on. And then I just was like really awkward, and I feel like she felt that, and then she like kind of like touched me up here, and I was like, who are you? So that happened, and I kind of jumped, and she's like, you don't gotta be so jumpy because this older guy behind me spilled beer on me. And so that was fun. No, it really wasn't, because I hate the smell of beer, but like that happened, and she was just still talking. So I was just like, I was like going along with it, and like everyone around us was looking right at her and like at me and what was going on, even though Sam was like performing. Like, I was just so annoyed because I wanted to hear my boy Sam perform, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that happened, and finally, because I was just like acting like I was going along with what she was saying and stuff, she left, and I was like, thank God. So yeah, at this concert I didn't record on my phone as much because I like to have like little memories of like these events, but he was just such a good performer, and like we got so into it. It's like his albums, like when you're listening to it through earbuds or just on your phone, like he literally sounds the exact same live. It's great. I literally love that about a lot of performers that I listen to. Like, you just go to their concerts live and they sound like they do on their albums. It's great. I love it. But he introduced his band members, which I thought was really sweet, and like his backup singers and stuff. Like, it was really cute. And the Wedge logo on this t-shirt I showed you guys was like there, like on the thingy, on the stage. It was like just a huge wedge. It was really cool because, like, don't watch this if you're going to this concert or anything like that, but like it opened up, and okay, after one of his songs, like rainbows started shooting out, and I was like, oh my God, I got it on video, so like I'll maybe put a clip here if this video isn't too long, but like it started shooting up, and then it was like reflecting on this wall, and I was like, oh my God, it's so pretty. And I just started screaming my head off when that happened. I was like, oh yes, you know what I'm saying? I'm like feeling that concert again. It looks like I'm crying, but I'm not. I just really miss DC and Sam Smith. And yeah, okay, so he said thank you, and then he started like saying a bunch more like I love you DC and things like that, and then he walked out, and I was like, is it over? Sorry for these ugly facial expressions, but like a bunch of people started leaving, and I was like, oh my, it's not over. Like, he needs to sing Stay With Me, you know what I'm saying? Because one of the YouTubers I follow on Instagram, like I saw her story, and she was at a Sam Smith concert, and he sang Stay With Me, and I was like, oh my God, that means he's gonna sing Stay With Me at the concert that I'm going to, because like they're all set up the same. Then we decided to wait because there were still a bunch of people like in their seats. So then he finally came back out and he sang some more songs, and Stay With Me was one of them, and I was just really happy. And after, I was just like the same as I was after the concert last year that we went to together. And I try to make it like a thing where I buy tickets for both of us for like a concert every summer. But this concert was just so amazing. I was like mind blown at the end. I was like, what, you know? And then we were walking back to the car, and I literally saw a limo driving, and I was like, oh my God, is that Sam Smith? But then I was like, it's too early for that to be him. But I like still kind of was like following it while going to like where our car was parked. So yeah, like I was like kind of obsessed. And then, okay, this has nothing to do with Sam Smith, but like I was on Instagram and I was like, oh my God, Johnny Brens is literally in DC. And And if you don't know who that is, he was like one of the American Idol contestants, and he got like really close to the end, and I just love him so much. He's going on tour. I want to go to the tour, but I don't know if I am. But we were on our way back to like the house, and I passed the hotel he was staying, and I was like, oh my god, that's where he's staying. My friend was like, oh my god, Sam Smith, and I was like, no. I was like, Johnny Brent. She's like, oh, because she doesn't know who that is. So yeah, but I love Johnny Brent. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we're at the end of this video now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Thumbs this video up for me. And of course, if you haven't clicked that beautiful red button down below, you should do it right now. And you will be blessed with this face for many, many years to come. So, do it. And now I have nothing else to say, so peace.